I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you? It's so nice to see you after so long time.
For me too.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to see you again as well. How have you been all these days? What were you
I
doing all these
haven't
days?
I have been great. I have been just working and yeah, as usual. How
I
have you
think
been
last
doing?
time, yeah, I've been all right.
Hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, pretty stressed, a lot of sessions and meeting a lot of people. Great, it's been great. I think last session you did not wear your specs, I believe.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Exactly. So did
Mm.
so did you recognize me or not?
Of course, I recognize you. Sometimes, some people I cannot recognize, but most part of it, I do
Yeah, because
recall
obviously you
faces.
meet a lot of people and it's
Mm.
difficult to like, remember.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's the thing. So, Arushi, what's the situation of over there, like about the pandemic and all that?
Okay, so the COVID situation is quite normal, and yeah,
Mm.
everything is now open till 10 o'clock. So yeah,
Mm.
it's going well, and I hope that the third wave don't hit us, and everything would be normal.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I think it's already, I think it's already reported that we are going to be hit by the third wave soon.
Yeah,
Yeah, people are saying
probably in September, right? That's
September.
what I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, Arushi, did you check the document that for the day?
News reporter, maybe.
Very interesting today.
Okay.
It's an
Yeah.
interesting one. So, you are going to be a news reporter and you're going to try and report a breaking news. Tasa kabar. I know that in Hindi.
Okay.
Tasa kabar.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything.
So. Okay. 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 Anything, right?
Anything whatsoever.
Okay. So hi guys, I'm Arushi from NDTV and reporting live. I am here to tell you the breaking news today. And today's breaking news is everything is open in Nagpur till 10 o'clock from today onwards. So it's a good news for all Nagpurkers. They can go out and have fun with their friends, with their families. They are out of the restrictions now. So yeah.
Good one. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so but that's not a breaking news. I want something to be dramatic.
Okay. Oh,
Ding,
dramatic.
ding, ding. Yeah.
Okay. Mm, so today's breaking news is R. Madhavan travels in the flight all alone and he shares the pics of the flight and the pics goes viral.
Nice
he,
one.
he's alone in the flight. He's happy and sad at the same moment. He was going for his shooting and due to this pandemic, no one was in the flight. So he was traveling alone.
Oh,
So he
nice.
shared
That
his
that's what.
experience.
Yeah, like nowadays breaking news is pretty ridiculous. They try to push in some random weird news, and that's the breaking news.
Exactly.
Oh,
Actually, I was
Taimur Khan's. Yeah, go on, go on.
actually I was just working and I have an app in my phone, so I always
Mm-hmm.
get the notifications, right?
Uh-huh.
So I got the notification. I was like, what's this? This is news. So I thought of reading it, and the
Uh,
news was this: R. Madhavan
yeah.
was traveling in the flight, and I
Uh,
was like, oh shit, what's
if it
this?
was
Is
you
this
or
a
me,
news?
nobody would give a damn about it. Yeah, they
Obviously,
they wouldn't care less about it. Yeah. So wouldn't
exactly.
care less about it, or I do not care less about it, or I can't care. I can't care more about it, or something like that. That phrase, it denotes your lack of interest towards something. I can't
Couldn't
care less about it. Yeah,
care
I
less.
couldn't care more about it. I couldn't care less about it. If you
Yeah.
say I couldn't care less about it, means you are really not interested in that matter. Yeah. So if it
Okay.
was you or me, people they wouldn't care much about it. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I couldn't care less about our Madhavan's experience. Hmm? Can you try and use it in a sentence for me? That phrase. Couldn't care less about it.
Couldn't care less about it.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes.
Can you try and use it in a sentence for me?
Okay. So yeah, obviously, yes. So when I read that news, I thought I feel like I feel careless about it. Couldn't care less. I feel
Again,
careless
again,
about it.
again, I will give you another example.
Yes, yes.
Well, if you're asking me, hey, Akhila, do you want to talk about politics? Now I will tell you, Arushi, I couldn't care less about politics. That means I'm not at all interested in politics. It's a nice phrase, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same here. I couldn't care less about politics.
Yeah,
One
that's the
sentence
thing.
you want me?
One more I want. I want a good one.
Okay. Yeah, obviously. Mm, okay. My mom started talking to me about the neighbors and his son, and I told her, Mom, please, I couldn't care less about it.
Oh, yeah, perfect. That's really good. Good one. Good one. All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, coming back to a topic, another one. Try reporting some good news, a pleasant news.
Good news. Okay, pleasant
Mm-hmm.
news. All right. Uh, Uh, Good news is schools and tuitions in Nagpur are going to open in few days, and that's the great news for our students because since last one and a half year they are just sitting at home and attending the online classes, which is actually not working for them. So opening a school and the tuitions is obviously good news for the students, especially and parents as well.
Nice. Okay, you're talking pretty well today, Arashi. So you prepared for this, hi?
No, actually not. But I think we are talking after a long time, and I
Okay.
have talked with a lot of tutors, and that's why we
Mm-hmm.
practice.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can see that. Good going, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tell you one thing. In Paris, I believe, in Paris or Germany or somewhere, there is a hotel where they put out an envelope that Indians are not welcome in the hotel. How offensive is that?
Oh my God, this is like something weird, or I don't want to hear this.
Offense. Yeah, it's very offensive. But that's
Exactly.
how it is. Yeah, that's how it is.
This is
Hmm.
really bad. I mean, Indians are not allowed. Actually, we Indians we welcome guests like Atiti Devo Bhava is our
Really, really.
and people from other countries they are don't like to welcome us. Maybe it's our fault. We have showcased our image like that
A
to
few of us, a
yeah.
few bad
So
nuts went
right,
there and they just, ruined it for us, I would say.
yeah, but due to those few people they have written Indians not
Yeah,
allowed. It means
literally,
like all
literally,
Indians. This
literally.
is
That's
something
the
really
thing. That's
bad, right?
right. Have you ever stumbled on any other weird news like this? Something which really, got you thinking?
um
Any kind of interesting news bits?
Oh, okay. I'm not sure about this thing, but I have a friend in USA, and
Uh-huh.
he is like, I don't know whether it is about India or about all the countries. He wants
Mm-hmm.
to come back to India, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe most of the times he don't get that visa. Like he
Hmm.
need that visa or that permission card to come back
Uh-huh.
to India. So
Uh-huh.
he said that his all friends get get those permission. I mean, very often, but he was trying since a long time, but he's not getting that. So sometimes like these things uh,
Mm-hmm.
make me think about this, like why is it because we
Wow.
are from India or something like that.
Yes. See, at the end of the day, in the world, racism, it exists. See, when we are talking about other countries, it exists within India itself. What do you say? Within India, within caste, within creed, we are racist. Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah,
But when it comes to the world issue, yeah, racism exists, and because of color, you're judged, and yeah,
yeah, color
quite
is the
hard.
like very common thing. I think I have heard or watched a lot of interviews of Priyanka Chopra, and
Mm,
she explained it very well. Like initially
mm,
she has faced a lot of issue because of his color
exactly.
tone and all, but later on she cope up with all the things, and people were like start appreciating her and all those things, but still we have that color tone thing out of our country.
Exactly.
Like people, okay, she's from India, he's from India, like this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. And also, when it comes to people, some people are very narrow-minded. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if that person is from America or from Germany or whatever. They do not have any idea about India, and they think Indians only eat curry, and they don't have houses to live, no toilets, and what they see on the media, like what they how the media portrays us, like all busy, hustly, bustly places, and all crammed up together. That is India for them. They don't know the real picture. So without knowing our India, without knowing our culture, they tend to blindly judge us.
Yeah, exactly. It happens many times, and I think to overcome these things, we should present ourselves in a good manner. I think we should have a unity. I think, and I think
Exactly.
so the things which are on global level, we have to
Mhm.
work hard to achieve those things. Like the good example was Olympics, right? If we would
Yeah.
have more medals, I think our image would have been different, right?
Yes,
That was the
exactly.
best opportunity for us to showcase our talent and
Really,
about our country. But
exactly, really.
unfortunately, it was also like our fault, and we were not able to win more medals. And
Mhm. And then
unfortunately,
again, we are very much concentrated on competitive studies and always competition studies,
exactly.
government exam, this exam, that exam. But okay, even though we're so into it, are we really getting the benefit of it? Do you think we're getting the benefit of it? A lot of people
Of,
are appearing for exams and are they all getting jobs? No.
of course not. I think I'll give an example. I think 10 or 20 people are preparing for competitive and banking examinations, and I think after 2 to 3 years they give up on these things and they start working in private sector.
Yeah,
And
how sad
at
is
the age of
that?
maybe, I think very late, at the age of, I cannot frame it, sorry.
Mhm.
um,
At the age of
they
25?
yeah, maybe. So I think if they would have started their career in the early age, at the age of 25, they would have achieved good things in private sector also. So I don't understand why we like waste our time, and it is
It,
that's not important that. And sometimes
yeah,
it is due to the force of family and like society things. These
really, yeah, really,
these
yeah.
things still exist in India, and I think we should overcome these things as soon as possible.
Exactly, I do agree with that. People are really wasting away the youth, doing all these studies and all this tuition. This, you're going to Kota, Rajasthan, doing that, all the intense studying, and the ultimatum is they end up working somewhere else, hating their lives, and then and it's just a loop. Yeah.
Exactly. And most of the people don't even pursue their dreams because parents are like, what would you do in the sports? You should have study and get a decent job.
Yeah, you should
Why
study
decent
and
job?
get a decent job.
Get a decent job. Why decent job? I think we should experiment things more. That should
Yeah,
be our priority. I mean, if we are interested in something, we should work towards that and get those things, not
that is
just
also true. Yes, and another thing is that people, they won't be able to afford. They would want a ready cash, or like they would
financial.
want a steady income, and they want to be like financially stable. And at that point of time, they would. I think it would be hard for them to go for anything else, and pursuing the dream would be hard for them. So they're forced to work somewhere else.
Exactly.
And again,
Exactly.
it's with the rising expenses and cost of living. Yeah, it's not
Obviously,
easy
yeah.
to live in this country, and you need an income, steady income.
Obviously, poverty is one of the reasons, I think, and maybe population is somewhere the main reason behind poverty
Mhm.
and all
Yes,
these things.
yes.
So I think government should control over the population first, and then
Yeah, and
all
better
the
family planning they should be introduced, because in
something
India,
really
common practice, yes, common practice, we can see that people just having a bunch of children, and they're saying that their motive is, if God could give us the babies, he will be able to provide for the babies. Like, how stupid is that, man?
this is something really stupid because okay, that's fine. I mean, okay, if you think so, that's fine. But you cannot like get babies if God is giving you for the lifetime, right? You're not you cannot do that. You should have
Yeah,
some management, and you should think about the future also. So this is, I
yeah.
think, what should I say? I'm not getting the proper word. People are
Mm.
still
Very
what's the
uneducated,
opposite
I
word of
would say.
progressive? What's the
Sorry?
opposite word of progressive?
Narrow-minded?
Narrow-minded.
Mm,
Yeah, I think there is
hmm,
something. There is also one word like repressive
not
or
sure.
something. I'm not getting it,
Repercussive, I am not sure. Mm-hmm.
but there is a one word. So let it be.
Opposite.
Yeah,
Okay.
narrow-minded. People are still narrow-minded, and
Mm-hmm.
even if the people are educated, they have still same mentality. I don't know how come they can maintain the same mentality, even if they are graduate and postgraduate. I think they should uh, change their mentality as well. They should be mentally educated, not just educated by the books and all this thing.
Literally, yeah, that's the thing. Common sense. They need the common sense, right?
Exactly.
So yes,
They don't
Arushi
need
was a
the
lovely. I think we only have one
yeah.
more minute. It was a very lovely session. We were talking about everything about the whole world. We were talking about.
We
We
have
started with
covered
the news,
everything in this short
everything.
span of time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was lovely. You're talking very well, Arushi. Compared to a previous session, I do remember talking. You have more things to say, better words to use. That's great.
Yeah.
Occasionally, here and there, some slips. Sometimes you get confused as to is it right, is it wrong. It will be
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
but you're being pulled back. Okay, work on that. Talk to different people.
Yeah.
Keep on talking to more people in English, and yes, that's what I have to say, Arushi. Oh, what time are you
Yeah.
gonna go to sleep at?
Maybe after half an hour.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right then. Lovely talking to you. Take care. Stay safe. Have a good
It
evening. Bye
was
bye.
really nice talking to you, to Akhila. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Ta-ta. Bye bye.